Hi, I'm Al from Twisted Wood, and today I'm going to be teaching you all about bar chords. Bar chords are really useful because they allow us to take the chord shapes we already know and turn them into whole new chords by moving them up and down the fretboard. They're also likely to be the first intermediate technique that you'll learn on the ukulele. As a beginner, you'll become really comfortable with open chords and strumming patterns, but bar chords are the first technique that you'll learn once you're a little bit more comfortable with the ukulele. And we're going to learn it today. So the first step of learning bar chords is learning how to actually bar our finger across the fret of the ukulele. And I have a few tips to make this nice and easy for you. So we always use our index finger when we're barring, and for now we're just placing it across each of the strings on the first fret of the ukulele. Once we push that finger down, it should sound something like this. Sometimes it can be difficult to generate enough pressure to push down all those strings and get a good sound out of each of them. So in order to correct that, there's a few things we can do. Firstly, we want to make sure that our finger never strays too far away from the fret. So we want to make sure that our index finger hugs that fret nice and closely. Secondly, we want to make sure that our thumb is doing a lot of the work. We're not pushing the strings down with our index finger, we're pinching the strings between our index finger and our thumb. That looks like this. So our finger is nice and close to the fret, we're generating a lot of power by pinching the strings between our index finger and thumb. At this point it's important to know that everyone has their own comfortable position for barring a ukulele. For me, my knuckle sits just about even with the bottom of the fretboard there. It really depends on the size of your hands and whether you're playing a soprano, concert or tenor ukulele. At this point we should be ready to move on to moving that bar chord up and down the fretboard. Once the notes are sounding nice and clear when you're barring across that first fret, you're ready to start moving that bar up and down the fretboard of the ukulele. In order to do that, just make sure your finger stays close to the fret as you're moving it down the fretboard, and make sure your thumb is tracking alongside it at the back of the ukulele. Stay tuned for our next video where we'll teach you some more shapes to use with a bar chord, which will really expand your range of chords that you can play using that technique. That's all we have for you today, so subscribe to the channel for more videos, leave a comment asking any questions that you might have, and we'll see you next time, Twisted Wood Tutorials.